So let me get this straight, just so I could clarify it. You don't want to go back to Mexico. You're protesting to stay away from Mexico. But you're waving the Mexican flag and you're waving it with pride. You're waving it in the United States, the country you're trying to stay in, the country you don't want to leave. But yet you're waving the Mexican flag with pride. Okay. That seems normal to you? That seems logical? That's not stupid at all? None of that's stupid. All right. You guys are an embarrassment to the Mexican culture and to the United States culture. You guys are an embarrassment to everybody around you, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Do better.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
So let me get this straight, just so I could clarify it.
Right, and that's the truth. You got Mexican coons. You feel me? I ain't even know Mexicans had coons. You feel me? I guess we should, instead of calling them a coon, we should call them a possum. Like real talk. That's what we're gonna call the Mexicans. The Mexicans is traders. We're gonna call you possums. Like real talk, because that's how you acting, and that's what's going on. Like real talk. But that's what happened when they come and become Americanized too. Real talk.
And Salaki, if I could real quick, sir. Now get me right if I'm wrong. Where these so-called Mexicans, Americans is waving this Mexican flag is over there in California and over there on the West Coast. Wasn't all that Mexico before it was so-called America? Didn't America steal all that land from Mexico, from the Mexican people, and then broke every treaty that they made with the Mexican people to come across that so-called border, that invisible border that's supposed to be right there on the line,
right,
for Mexicans coming across and being able to come across and go back and come across and go back? Mm-hmm. America broke every treaty with them, just like they did with the Native Americans. America stole their land, created conflict, and went and stole their land from the Mexican people. But he's talking about this so-called Mexican flag, like that wasn't Mexico. Like, am I wrong here?
He's so confused. He think because they waving Mexican flags and don't want to go back to Mexico means that they should be better Americans. That they should love America. Well, tell that to the Africans. They over here eating fufu. Tell that to the Chinese. They feeding you cat, rat, and dog. Why you can't? Why a Mexican can't love Mexico and still live in America? Why not? That's why I say we done became racist against each other. You know?
But like the other video, we can't be racist against them.
Look, I'm trying to tell you.
Like, make it make sense.
I'm trying to tell you, we done became racist against each other, man. That's what happened, and that's what happened when you choose the so-called white man. You choose the so-called white man, you're gonna forget about your people, man. You're not gonna love your people no more. It's over with. It's a wrap. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's a fact. Like I don't understand that at all.
Real talk. That's a fact.
You don't want to go back to Mexico. You're protesting to stay away from Mexico. But you're waving the Mexican flag.
Right. That's because they happy about their culture and their people, but their country is in turmoil. That's what I'm saying. It's the same way with the Ukraine. That's just like saying the Ukraine. The Ukraine got on a Ukraine flag on his shirt, or his house has a Ukraine flag outside, but he live in America. They at war. Their country is getting bombed to piss. What do you mean? That don't even make sense.
Salakia, sir. If I could. Didn't every time wasn't U.S. citizens rocking the Ukraine flag talking about we stand with Ukraine?
When the Arabs
when that shit happened in France, they said we stand with France. Or anytime something happened in one of these other countries, they fly that flag or put that flag up, say we stand with that country, but they live here in America. So why a Mexican can't do the same thing?
Uncle Tom. That's why I say it's a lot of Mexicans voted for Trump. It's a lot of Hispanics voted for Trump because they don't like their people.
So you telling me just because you proud to be a Mexican person that you can't flag fly the flag that stands for you?
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of Mexicans and so-called African Americans that fly this American flag, and then America ain't never
But what
stood
about
for
the
us.
Italian mob that was extorting businesses because they couldn't get jobs? Why ain't nobody just tell them, hey, go back to Italy? You don't like it over here? Go back to Italy. No, they here, and now they all the police force beating niggas half to death.
Salaki, sir. And then also that also reminds me of you remember when Lil Jon and then and the East Side Boys and all them used to rock the or a lot of niggas and just a lot of niggas in the South in general used to rock the Confederate flag and said this is our culture and this is where we come from. We from the South and that's why we rock the Confederate flag. That's not the same difference.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like you got niggas rocking the Confederate flag that stood for keeping their ass in slavery. Right. But you telling me a Mexican who lives in America can't rock a flag from the country because they proud of they got they proud of their heritage?
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, that's crazy work right there, sir. That's like it. That's crazy work.
He ain't proud of his heritage. He ain't proud to be a Mexican.
Nah, that might be a Spaniard there. You know what I'm saying? That might not even be Mexican. He might be Spaniard.
And you're waving it with pride. You're waving it in the United States, the country you're trying to stay in, the country you don't want to leave. But yet you're waving the Mexican flag with pride. Okay. That seems normal to you? Yeah,
it's normal. It's normal because we living in a country that was built off immigrants. Tell it this nigga what he need to do is go visit the damn Statue of Liberty, which means freedom. Am I mistaken? Don't liberty mean freedom? Go visit the Statue of Liberty, and it's gonna say at the bottom, "Bring me your wretched." That's talking about the worst of the people. America put out a decree telling all nations to bring us all of the baddest people of your nation and bring them here, and we're going to build a kingdom. And that's what's been happening. Unless you a Mexican, unless you a nigga, unless you a Puerto Rican or South American or a Taino Indian, then we ain't talking about y'all. We're talking about white people that's the bottom class. We want all the bottom class white people to come because that's who built this country. That's who started this country, the goddamn pilgrims. It wasn't the rich white people that was here with the Indians and stuff like that. It was the poor white people that came over here. And then they rebelled against the British.
The rich.
They rebelled against the rich. So you sitting here telling the Mexicans like, hey, you need to go back to Mexico. Nigga, no the fuck they don't. Everybody got to leave but the Indians. If that's the case, everybody got to, if you're going to tell somebody they got to go back to where they from, everybody got to go except the Indians.
Except the Indians
and the Mexicans. Who land is their land.
Here first.
And the flag is just basically saying, I love my people. That ain't got nothing to do with the fucking country. The country is ran by Jewish people. Jewish people run Mexico. They ain't know that though, did they? The white Jewish man runs Mexico. Their president is Jewish, is a Jewish woman. You idiot. Goddamn idiot, man. That's what I'm saying, man. We need Christ to return. That's all I'm gonna say. Because we got people like this. We got possums like this. We ain't gonna never get nowhere. We got coons and possums. You hear me? How the fuck black and brown whenever unite when we got coons and possums keep eating all the damn bread? Like real talk. It is what it is, man. If I could, can you go to Luke 16 and 13?
That seems logical. That's not stupid at all. None of that's stupid. All right. You guys are an embarrassment to the Mexican culture.
Hey, Slocky, sir. I think he really trying to say that just so the ICE won't come get his dumb ass. But little do he know, ICE still coming to get your dumb ass.
Stop it. They probably outside the door right now.
Like, fuck out of here. Like, you think you saying that to save your dumb ass? Nah, they come to get your dumb ass.
Got comfortable.
You think you got a pass because Mexicans is bad for doing that. They shouldn't do that. We should be good Americans. We should be good possums. Man, they come to get your dumb ass
Right.
too. You dummy.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. He didn't got comfortable. He got too comfortable in this place.
You said Luke 16 and
13.
16 and 13. Okay, gotcha. This is the book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 13. No servant can serve two
Right. No
masters.
servant can serve two masters. That's what you got to understand, man. That we've been trying to serve two masters for too long, and then we keep showing who we really serve. You feel me? Who you gonna serve? We just talked about it, the hand of man is between the heel and the hand. This is a black and white world. Either you're gonna serve black people or you're gonna serve white people, but you can't serve both. You're either gonna serve God or you're gonna serve the devil. It ain't no way around it. Like real talk.
So either he will hate one and love
Right.
the other.
For either he will hate one and love the other. That's why you can never find black people that love white people and black people. You ain't gonna never find Mexicans that love white people and love Mexicans. It's either one or the other. And he's a prime example. He loved white people. He want him a white woman. That's why you can't never be pro-black or pro-Hispanic and you got a white woman in your bed. You hear me? You a woman talking about you pro-black, but you messing with white dudes. It's not never gonna happen. Mentally, you can't do it. I don't care what degrees you got, how many damn love classes, seminars you done went to. You can't do it. You can't love one people and love another people. You either gonna hate one and love the other. It ain't no way around it.
Facts. Or else he will hold to the one and despise the
He'll
other.
hold to the one and despise the other. And that's what's happening. And most of the time, most blacks and Hispanics is holding to white people. They holding on to their daddy's leg. You feel me? Like he about to leave for work. That's what most blacks and Hispanics is doing. They holding on to white people and they despising blacks and Hispanics. They hate blacks and Hispanics. And it's going to tell you why. Right here. Go ahead.
You cannot serve God and mammon.
And man, you can't serve God and mammon. What's mammon? That's unrighteous money, unrighteous wealth. And that's what people is in love with the so-called white man for, because of his unrighteous wealth. So there's no way you're going to love him and love God. And God's people is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So if you don't love God, there's no way you're going to love the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. There's just no way you could do it. There's no way around it. Real tough.
And like it, sir. Can I add one more thing to it? This brings me to the point. You remember in Lamentations 4:17, where it says, "As for us, our eyes have yet failed for vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us." And that's what we do when we want to cling to this devil that the Bible speaks of, this white man. That we want to cling to this vain help. Like this man right here just swept down that he's gonna be safe because he talking bad against the Mexicans that standing against America and want to support their heritage, want to be a part of their heritage, and want to fly their heritage, but yet still live in America. He thinks just because talking bad about them is gonna save him from this devil. It's not. You know what I'm saying? And too many niggas fall for the same shit too, like with Black Lives Matter and everything like that. Like we want to cling to this vain help. Like these oppressors, they vote or die. You gotta vote and you can control. Nah, I mean all that shit is vain help. Ain't none of that gonna help blacks and Hispanics. What will help blacks and Hispanics is if we come together and serve our God like we supposed to.
Damn right. I'm saying, crazy. Yeah. We'll drop that. We'll go ahead to the next video.